What's up? Welcome back to my Japan vlog. Is the camera even facing me? I can't tell. Dude, what is this? Is it facing me? Or is it facing the room? So right now I'm in Tokyo. I don't know if I told you, I moved from Kyoto to Tokyo. Where am I in Tokyo? That's a secret, but I'm in Tokyo. Um yeah, I'm just chilling right now. I'm in bed. I fell into a Batman hole. I love Batman. First it was the JoJo hole. Dude, like JoJo. Oh my god, like I haven't okay, so like I don't want to just watch it like dilly dally, like I want to watch it when I'm in the JoJo mood. So I haven't caught up on the anime yet. Um but like I was just watching TV and one of the newer episodes just randomly started playing and it was like not in the orders. I was missing like some context cuz also what I'm doing is originally I was reading the manga, but I was like it's more fun when I don't read the manga and I just watch the anime and just like shit happens. It's so unexpected. Um, so I'm like, and also it's been a while since I read the manga too. So I was watching the anime. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is going on? Like, what is going on? And it's so much more fun like that, especially because I was missing context. So I'm like, where the fuck are these characters? Did they die? And why did this guy die? And then he came back. And like, it's not the first time he's done this. He keeps on dying and just like, I don't accept it yet. And then he comes back. Um, and it's just like so funny to me. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. Dude, the TV, I don't know why it does this, but for some reason the TV, it's like really boring all day. I mean, what did kill me though is like what's his name? Otani Shotaro. I know. Like he did like the baseball. He's like big baseball boy, right? They fucking were calling it Showtime whenever they were talking about him on the TV, and they're like, "It's Showtime," and then they have a highlight about him, and that shit was killing me. I'm like, "Yeah, it's Showtime," and I was like laughing about the thing, and then I blinked, and then Boris Johnson was on my screen, and I was like, "Well, Showtime's over. It's now Boris Johnson time." Um, but yes, anyways, but besides that, like a lot of times the TV is just like I honestly I was confused. I thought it was gonna be like an actual. I was waiting for the actual program to start. That was the program. I was watching this thing that was just trying to sell me medication, just like vitamins for old people, and I watched it for like 20 minutes, waiting for like the actual show to come on. Um, but like for some reason, after 3 o'clock, they'll start showing just anime episodes, like full on anime episodes. And yeah, like sometimes there are like some animes where I'm like, this is meant for a certain demographic and it's not me, so I'm going to click off. But sometimes they'll show shit like JoJo out of nowhere, and I'm like, oh hell yeah, like I'm watching this. Um, dude, it's like when I was originally found Common Writer and Kyoto. I think the channels are definitely they're definitely different because this is like Tokyo station and Kyoto stations. Because I don't think I noticed anime on the Kyoto stations, at least not as often. Um, yeah, just like the most interesting shit comes on, so I'm just like watching it, and then I was like, okay, time to go to sleep. And then for some reason I fell back into the Batman hole, which has nothing to do with Japan. But I'm like, damn, I love Batman. And dude, so I went to Ikebukuro recently, right? And I don't really know much about Ikebukuro. Like for some reason I thought it was full of owl cafes, and I'm like, I'm kind of stupid because it's Bukuro and owl is Fukuro, and I'm like, yeah, owls, but it's not. It just happens to sound similar. And then I was just, dude, Google did me fucking dirty. They said so. Google's like, oh yeah, so the flagship store for Tokyo Hans is in Ikebukuro. So I'm like, oh, awesome, I'm gonna go. And I went, and I was like, okay, it says I'm here, but this is the fucking store called Nitori, and it's not the same. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I was like doing some more research. I'm like, I guess I can't trust Google because it says it's here, but it's not here. And it was raining, and I was like, maybe it's because it's like my Wi-Fi is bad. So I was like crossing the street and shit. Like I was going in circles. Um, no, the place got fucking replaced by Nitori. So I was there the first time, correct. But anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. So I was like, all right, you know what? I'm not gonna go to Nitori because I don't need to buy furniture. I just wanted to buy a storage box. I was gonna walk around. And then I went into anime, and I don't know what anime it was, but I was like, anime? I like anime. And dude, they had fucking Katekyoshi Hitman Reborn stuff on like, the third floor. And I was like, awesome. But it looks, I don't want to buy it because it kind of doesn't like I just don't, I'm not interested in this. And also, I don't know what was going on with that because it was like super, super crowded. And I don't know if it was because of a special day or something or just always crowded. But I'm like, damn, there's hella people. Like I don't know there's like a queue at every single floor, and I think it was just to buy stuff, but I could be wrong. Cause I think there was also like a themed cafe going on, and there was one part where I was like, oh, this place is kind of like outdated, like free, and I was like, why? So I was walking around and looking at stuff, and it was just like manga, and like I like manga, but the thing is, with JoJo especially, I don't read the manga because they put so much care into the JoJo episodes, and it's just like I feel like the experience is just so much more fun to just watch the JoJo anime because the JoJo anime has just so much care into it. It's like just like the animation is fire a lot. Like some of these animation is like wow, like that animation is beautiful and it's so artistic and the openings are so good. Like the music is so good and the voice acting is so good. Just like so much love and care is put into that. And like I really love Tokyo Revengers manga. And the anime is fine, but I'm not sure what it is, but I just feel like some parts are rushed. And maybe because it is like a newer thing, because JoJo has been around for a while, and JoJo's been pretty popping for a while, but Tokyo Revengers is like pretty new. I think. I'm not really sure. I don't have a huge awareness of time. Um, so yeah, like I finished the manga for that. Dude, like good as shit. I think the manga is like better than the anime because I don't know, manga just has like these funny, goofy things. It's like in Hunter x Hunter, but the Hunter x Hunter, the anime is pretty goofy too. But in the Hunter x Hunter manga, there's like these random ass like goofy panels that they don't really animate or they can't animate as well. Like it doesn't translate well. In JoJo, like yeah, like the manga has like some very special like I think they're both very good. I think they're both very good. In the future, there's probably going to be a time where I'm gonna want to read the manga, but for now, because the anime is just like so awesome, I don't want to. I want to just go into it as like raw as possible and just watch the anime as raw as possible. Anyways, we're going back to anime. So I was in the manga section, right? But like on like the third or fourth floor. And also because the third floor had like painting materials, I'm like, okay, I want to go look at manga painting materials. Like, what's up with that? Like, what do these guys use? It was not manga painting materials. You don't want to. It might have been honestly the store. Maybe the store just opened up or something, or they were having a special event. Because I was walking around and I'm like, I swear this floor is just full of BL manga. Like I turned the corner and it's more BL manga, and I wasn't even the only one who was kind of lost because I was there with like these two Japanese dudes, and we were just like both because we kept on just turning the corner, running into each other, and then we would like, walk around and like we were both looking for something because I was looking for painting materials. I don't know what those guys were looking for, but the signs did not match what was actually on the floor, so I was like, where the fuck is the painting materials? I kept on going up, but honestly, I got tired, so I made it to like the fourth or fifth floor, where I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on here. That's hella people, and I kind of just want to go home. And then I went outside, and I think I did actually just kind of go home. Like I went to the donkey, and this guy was, uh, he thought I was a he thought I was a Japanese person, or he thought my Japanese was better than he was trying to sell me something, I think. And I was like, "No, thank you, sir," and I walked away. I didn't actually say anything though, just body language. Uh, so that was cool. And you know what? It got me out of the situation because I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. And but if I spoke English, he would have tried to explain it slowly in English. I'm like, I'm just not gonna talk. I know you don't want to do this, and it's just like a job for you. Um, So I'm gonna try to make this easier for both of us and just not waste anyone's energy because I don't know what you're selling, but I'm not interested. Cause I'm actually I'm not really trying to buy anything. I'm looking for a box, and you're not gonna sell me the box. But Donkey was also a bust because it was so busy. I was like, damn. And it was a Friday night. I guess that must be, that must be pretty busy. Yeah. Was it a Friday or was it a Thursday? I don't really know. But I was like, bro, Ikebukuro got me fucked up. And you can't even say, oh, it's because of like all the foreigners, the American. It was Japanese people. It was Japanese cook means probably, because everyone's speaking Japanese. And I was like, wow, there's just hella people here, huh? It was crazy, man. And then, so that was Ikebukuro. And then I went to Shibuya. and it was just really hot. And I just wanted to go to an art store because I wanted to get some watercolor paints. And I'm like specifically looking for like really, really pigmented paints that are watercolor. And I think I have to get the really expensive stuff for that. But I don't know. I don't really want the really expensive stuff. So what I've been doing is I just do it, and then usually in my head it looks better. So I take a picture and then I'll edit it on my phone and make it look like how I want it to look. And like it's not like perfect because I don't have like the professional tools to make everything straight and flat. So like a lot of times my finger is just in the picture. But I'm like, you know what, this is good enough and I'm happy with it as it is now. And nothing's ever gonna be perfect. So if it's good enough, I'm just gonna take it. But yeah, it's just like so interesting. Because it's just like so easy to buy like pretty high quality stuff in Japan. Um, that's like not gonna destroy the bank. Cause I don't know, like I tried buying paints when I was going to college in America, and all I could really go to was Target or Walmart. And like they don't really have too much. And I think that the good stuff they have there is super, super expensive. So I didn't want to buy it. So I tried to buy like the more budget friendly ones, and they were really, really like bad. Like I tried using them, but it's like it was painful to use. Like I did what I could, but I was like, damn, this is terrible. Like I basically just got robbed. I might as well be, painting of sand. And I was gonna say painting of rocks, but here's the thing: rocks make good ass ink. I'm actually looking for. I might have to go to Nada for this shit. So I'm like, damn, I should have bought it before I moved. But there's like somebody brought me like this, like let me use like some of their black ink, and I'm like, damn, this ink is awesome. Where'd you get it from? They're like, oh, I got from the shop in Nada. So I was like, shit, you got from a shop in Nada? I'm in Tokyo now. I was in Kyoto like 2 weeks ago. I was like, damn it. And I didn't even go to Nut a single time because I was like, I would only want to go for the deer. But also, there's ducks here. So why would I go for the deer when there's ducks here? I never actually went because I don't know. I just never actually went. Like I didn't feel like super like. But if I knew about the fucking ink there, I would have gone. 'Cause I'm buying that fucking ink and I'm hoarding that shit. The ink was so black and dark. Like it was like an amazing ink, and it was so versatile too. Like I bought this. I don't honestly. I gotta look up how to use it because I don't really understand. It said it was from Kyoto Uji, but I bought it in Tokyo, and it said like white chalk paint, and I don't really get how to use it. Um, yeah, like it kind of adds it kind of adds some texture to the watercolors, but it might be messing up my brushes and the watercolor paints because it's like a chalk paint. You can kind of tell too. Like I can tell that it's like a natural paint. It's fun to use, but I'm like I feel like I'm not using this correct. Like maybe I'm supposed to be using it to mix with something or as like acrylics. Yeah, and that's my adventure right now in Japan. The sun is rising. I would have gone to sleep earlier if it wasn't for first JoJo, and then I was watching some animes, and then Bruce Wayne came back into my life. The love of my life, Bruce Wayne. Hashtag my hero. Um, I idolize him, but I know that he's not perfect, and that's the best part. And also, I know that he's not a real fucking person. I think it's so fucking funny. This is my favorite part about Bruce. It's like been my favorite part for a long time. Um, and listen, if this was a real person, I don't think he's doing it on purpose. I think he may not even realize it. But also, it might be on purpose too, because here's the thing, right? The first two Robins, okay, they were little acrobat boys, springy, kind of loud. They like the opposite of Batman, where they get your attention, right? And so you might think that they're an easy target, but these guys are fast as shit. So it's gonna be hard to get them. And as you're trying to get like the little running monkey is running around, little colorful monkey in the Starburst colors, from the shadows, like a 200-pound, 6-foot man would just whoop your ass. And at first I'm like, that's fucked up how he's making the kid like brightly colored and he's dark. But I'm like, no, if you think about it, it might actually be better. Because it also might make the bad guys be like, or like the crooks, the people, the guys that are trying to take down, they're going to jail. Um, see the Robin as like an easy target, especially more because the fact it's a young boy who's like loud and fucking with you. So it's like you might let your guard down, and you're also gonna only be aiming for the young, springy, fast boy. But he's not like, at the end of the day, he is Batman's partner, partner in crime. So they help each other, and that's just so fun to me. Like, it's so fun. And then you have fucking Alfred, who can also like deal whoop ass sometimes. Like Lego Batman Alfred with his fucking plates. It's so fun to do that. Just spam the plates. I'm going on a tangent. The sun's getting brighter. It's getting much brighter. And the curtains are not that good. I literally have plans. Like, I have to be up at 9. And I think it's 6 o'clock right now. So it's gonna be really fun and great, and I really plan things out well. Okay, so that's me.